Hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to be talking about alignment. So HStack uses vertical alignment to align its child views. By default, child views are center aligned. Other options are top, center, bottom, first text baseline, last text baseline. Since HStack takes only as much space as needed, in order for us to see the alignment change property, we'll have to make one of the text really large. Okay, so we're gonna make one of the text view really large, and we'll create an alignment property, and basically gonna give it a which is gonna be of type vertical alignment, and we're gonna control the alignment using some buttons. And also let's go ahead and animate for fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go create our example number 6. All right, and we are going to create a VStack because I want to align all of our text first, and then we're gonna use the HStack to move things around. Okay, so first thing is gonna be a VStack. Inside the VStack, we're gonna have an HStack, and this one is gonna have an alignment, and it's gonna basically have the alignment which is gonna be tied to a private state property. Let's go ahead and define the alignment, or like initialize this alignment prop with the value center, and we're going to use this alignment prop here. And for the body, we're going to have a VStack, and inside this VStack we are going to basically have our text, two text views. Let's go ahead and set the font for both of these as large title. Okay, now next thing we can do is under this VStack we are going to have an HStack. Okay, and this HStack is gonna have basically all the topics that DevTechie covers, like some of them. Okay, all right, so we have these three values, and they are being basically displayed in a HStack. Okay, so we have a VStack showing these two things, and then we have an HStack. Okay, so this is going to create a perfect environment where whenever we apply the alignment, things are gonna move slightly. Okay, all right, so next thing we're gonna do is we are going to add some padding for about 10 points, and let's go ahead and also set a background color dot blue. Okay, so this is going to basically color our main the other view. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to basically set the frame first with max width as infinity, and background as color dot orange, and then we're gonna basically have the animation modifier on this. Animation modifier, we are putting it here because we want all these views inside this that come right before, we want them to animate, not what comes right after. Okay, so we're gonna basically have the animation ease in and out, and the property that is gonna observe, which is gonna be animating, is gonna be alignment prop. Okay, then we're gonna create a new view called control group. Okay, in control group we are going to add some buttons. Okay, and is going to be one, which is going to set the alignment prop value to top. And I'm going to copy this and let's paste it and put another button, and this one is going to be center and bottom. Let's go ahead and add two more. So there's one called first text. So let's say first text baseline, and there is one called last text baseline. Okay, let's also add some padding around this guy for about 20 points. Okay, so we can have basically some padding between them. And one thing I want to do is I want to add some padding here as well, so our view has like a little bit more space. Now, since we have this view ready, now watch what happens to our blue view, because all the setup is ready, by the way, and now we can start playing with our example. So this example is going to show you what happens, like, you know, for various different states. So let's go ahead and set the alignment as top. So notice that your view actually gets aligned at the top. Now let's go ahead and do it in the center, and view actually moves to the center. This is how your centrally aligned HStack child views look like. Bottom moves the view at the bottom. Now first is very similar to what you see in the top, but the reason is because it's aligning the first text. So wherever the text is basically aligned, okay, that's where your blue box is going to be aligned. So if you notice, I'm changing the value between top and first, and you're going to see the difference. Top is going basically top of the HStack view. First is going top of the text, like, you know, wherever the text bounds are. So if you want to align your text with different font size to the same top, you can use this first text baseline, and your very first text that appears, its baseline is basically determining where your rest of the text are gonna get aligned. Now last is very similar. It basically says take the last text, find its bound, the top, and then align me there. Okay, now bottom and last are slightly different. Notice how when you do the last, our view grows only a slightly bit to make enough room so our view can align basically with the top of this L right here, because this is where your text bounds are. So this is how basically you can set different alignment types for your views, for your child views in HStack. All right, with that, we have reached the end of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.